Hello, happy Wednesday evening. It is bump date time. I felt like I should say I am your host, Dr. Andrew Roop, and we're here with special guest Cranky Laura. Why don't we do that? We should have like a bump date intro. We're running out of time for this.
Too late.
What would it be? I am your host.
Why are you the host?
What would your title be? Because you don't like. If I would have pushed play and not spoken, what would have happened? You would have just stared at the camera. And I'm the host, not the special guest. You are the guest.
I'm not a guest. I run this show.
Well, then wouldn't you be the host?
No.
All right. So here we are, 34 weeks in. Next month, baby is here. It's exciting.
Hallelujah.
At the same time, baby's not coming until next year.
Why would you ever say something so negative to me?
That's a little bit dramatic.
That is not dramatic. That is rude.
All right, guys. How is life for all of you? Say hi. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what you want to talk about tonight. Topics are in development still.
Always are.
Yeah, got a few things in mind, but looking forward to chatting and hanging out as always. Also looking forward to dinner, which means this needs to end. It was supposed to be before this because it was supposed to be done, and I went out there and that food is nowhere close to done.
Can anybody
I don't like where this is headed.
tell him to?
No, it's not that like
Shut
you were
up.
supposed to cook stuff that you didn't do. It was you checked it and said it was like done baking. It was a gooey mess. But
I'm just gonna say I'm 34 weeks pregnant,
yeah,
and you can make your own dang dinner.
use totally works for so many things.
No, it works for all of the things.
All right. So, being 34 weeks pregnant, how do you feel? How's life?
Well, now I'm mad at you.
Great.
The
Wouldn't be a
end.
bump day without that. Anything else?
Um,
You excited? You nervous?
neither.
You feeling prepared yet? You and BK talk?
No, not yet.
Today really might be because a couple minutes ago we said pretty much haven't talked all day, even though we went together in the morning, but Sue's at the office in the afternoon and we were together, but haven't really talked about anything. So this might be like a bump date where we just have to catch up on life a little bit for the day. So you need to talk to BK.
Yeah, we had something scheduled and I canceled it because I wanted a nap.
Are you kidding me? When was that?
Last week. 2 weeks. Last week.
Can we not take a nap? Can we try to get ready for the baby? Do it for the baby. Do it for baby Ezekiel Jr.
Naps are more important.
So, no updates on baby preparation. Oh man, someone closed the door and Miko's mad.
Well, that's not true. We have been preparing. I bought an extra hamper
Great.
because I need one hamper to put the birth supplies in, but I
No,
still
we
need
a hamper for that. We need a bag.
You don't put stuff in a bag, then you can't find it. You need it organized.
We
So
don't
you
need
can
a
see it.
hamper to do that. Regardless
In our
of the
defense,
hamper situation.
In my defense, I needed a new hamper anyway.
Yes, you can say that, not because. Why are we talking about hampers? That word's starting to sound weird. Okay. Yeah, so 36 week. We're at every other week here for visits. 36 weeks is when the midwives want to go over everything with the birth kit. So that's what we will touch base on, a few of the questions on supplies that we had. And next time we're here, we'll have a tub. Miko's feeling very needy. He misses last week's bump date where we had Zeke and it was the family party. So it's next Monday, not next week, but the following. We're setting up the tub. We're going over, emergency procedures. I don't know, like what happens if I'm catching a baby. Just making sure that we're aware of any circumstance, which is a good idea for any birth because, you hear all the time about, mom giving birth in the back of a car or along the side of the road or anything like that. So that is exciting because that means that we are close to baby time, even though it is still next year. One of the items that we need for the birth kit is a pump because you have to get the water out of the tub afterwards. You need a hose and you need a pump. And that was interesting. My family came in handy there because, like most things, I can assume that my dad or brother have at least one of everything. Like, excuse you.
Calm down.
No one's petting it, makes you whining. So I asked them if they had a pump that we could borrow for a month or two, which they did, of course. But my brother was very helpful in suggesting and you might have seen this, a screenshot I put on an Instagram story. He said, make sure the baby doesn't get sucked up because it pumps fast. So appreciate the concern from the family members. But actually, the time where you're giving birth isn't really the same time that you're getting rid of the water. So we should be fine on that regards, but would hate to have a baby sucked up the pump, right?
Yeah, maybe somebody needs to explain to your brother how this works.
Yeah, there might be some knowledge gaps in there a little bit. Dude, chill.
Does anybody want a dog?
At our birth mingle last week, she tried to, well, both her and awesome doula Lauren Wilson were trying to get rid of their beloved Shih Tzus.
They're just so needy.
So are you, and I don't get rid of you.
Look at that stupid animal.
All right. No one wants to stare at our dog for 10 minutes. What else is going on, pregnant mama? You wrote a blog today. I haven't even had a chance to read her blog yet. What was your blog about?
A boy and loving people.
Can you expound a little bit?
No, you can just read it.
Well, what about that? Maybe they don't want to read it. Maybe they just want to hear.
Well, then they don't get to know about it then if you don't read it.
Can you give a little teaser? This is where your sales pitch to get people.
I'm not very good at sales pitches.
Give it a try. Let's practice.
Is good. I proofread it a little bit.
That's your sales pitch?
Mm-hmm. It's not actually the best one I think I've ever written, but it was on my mind, so I wrote it down.
What's the best one you've ever written?
I don't know.
Oh.
Your mom said it was very good.
Yes, you've got a fan.
I have two fans, my mom and your mom. They're my most loyal readers.
That's great.
Somebody dropped, I don't know if it was somebody or the mailman or something.
Yeah.
Dropped off a box of Similac.
Similac for immune support.
HMO.
Human milk
Similac
oligosaccharides.
Samples. If anybody needs them, let me know. I do not need it. So
that was weird. It wasn't in a package, in a box that shipped. It was just by itself on the porch.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it was a very well-intentioned, thoughtful gift for a expecting family, but right. Plan on nursing, and I'm sure it could still go to use for a good family.
It's still 6 weeks away. So
yeah,
if you do need it, reach out. It's in our
living room.
Let us know, and I will get it to you. But yeah, it's just.
And then so that was the middle of the day, and then we came home later, and there's a little thing of flowers on the porch, which was not a thoughtful gift. That was real estate. All the neighbors had it. The realtor spammed everyone with a poinsettia thing with the card, which she then said we need to throw it away immediately because it's poisonous and it's going to kill our dog and our child.
I did not say it that drastically. I did say that poinsettias are.
We have to throw it away because it's poisonous. That is what you said.
Baby positioning right now is OP.
That's not what we were talking about.
No, we were talking about freaking poinsettias, but it's a BUMPdate.
Yes. So baby's occiput posterior, which means also sunny side up. Mm-hmm. That's the way we talk about that. Face is facing forward, which is not where we ultimately want baby to be when baby's coming out. But thankfully, baby's nowhere close to coming out. And that's where both...
Please don't say nowhere close to coming out. It really hurts my feelings. It makes me feel like this is still so far away.
In the perspective of the baby can turn in 2 seconds, and it's a lot more than 2 seconds away.
Look how much wider I am than you.
Well, that's because this is like you've not worn something that's less than 3 sizes too big in months. I'm surprised you don't have don't you have one hoodie that you always wear?
I do enjoy my one hoodie.
You haven't actually. The only reason it's not on, because that hoodie is on our bed, ready to be put on, is she hasn't made it upstairs yet since we've gotten home. Is this your working clothes?
This is my working sweatshirt. Equally baggy.
Yeah. I see some people like Mara and some others that were at our event last night. That was a lot of fun. Glad that people were able to come out and join. We had anything from teachers of autistic students to parents of children who are struggling with the perfect storm, neurodevelopmental world of challenges. And it's awesome because we had a chance to share with them some of the results and care that we've had with patients and how that they can experience the same thing. That talks a lot about birth and how birth is related to health later on in life, and how we see all the kids, he found good bed, how the kids that are struggling with immune and neuro challenges later on, 9 times out of 10 had a really rough birth, had a colicky, refluxy, constipated start to life. And so inevitably some of them afterwards wanted to talk about birth, because we also had a few moms there that were expecting. So that was fun, because we got to have a combination perfect storm talk and birth chat afterwards. All of the favorite things. It's great, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm better at talking about birth.
You better talk about birth? I like talking about birth a lot.
I know, but I've experienced birth.
But look at you.
Don't get sassy with me.
I would never. Well, then talk about birth then. Here we are.
I don't have anything else to say. I am really sad that my favorite maternity leggings have holes in them.
Oh. It hasn't slowed her down from wearing them every day. I can tell you that.
Well, that's because maternity leggings are really.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm fine with you wearing them.
And I don't want to buy a new pair when I am almost done.
Oh, you can see me go space and scream.
Oh my word.
He's just sleeping. How did they get ripped?
My boots.
Her boots ripped them.
I crossed my legs and my boots ripped them.
Like snagged them, like buckle or zipper or something.
Zipper.
Multiple times.
I'm really sad about it. On this knee too.
Attack? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Attacked by her own boots. It's a shame.
I don't really think I have anything to say other than I'm just uncomfortable because because he's OP, that means all of his limbs, so his spine is to my spine.
Yeah.
Right?
Like facing forward.
Which means all of his limbs are
facing
up,
forward.
Facing forward. So all day I just get job, 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 job. And they said one of his hands was up by his head. And so then every once in a while, I get a good punch to the bladder cervix area.
It's a real treat.
So
the joys of pregnancy.
It's been really fun. I'm really looking forward to him turning.
Oh, turning like different positions.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, at this point in pregnancy, that's pretty frequent and pretty common. The main thing that we want to see is head down, because you can spin on a top on your head all the time.
He's head down, all right.
Down, way down.
Down.
At the exit.
At the exit.
Nose the way out.
That's all.
The end?
I still need to get a prenatal massage.
Yes. Do you want to go to Regent Square?
I don't know. I haven't found a really great one. If anybody has a really, really great one.
You've had lots of good ones. But none. Yeah.
I just want a really, really, really great one. If anyone loves their person, let me know.
We've had moms from the practice who've loved the person at Regent Square.
I know. I haven't tried them yet.
So do it.
Okay.
It's a done deal. Put on your Christmas list.
There's not a Christmas present. This is a taking care of myself and
It's gonna be
our
a Christmas
baby. Why is it gonna be a Christmas present?
present. What else are you gonna get for Christmas?
That is not my responsibility. That is your responsibility.
All right, what am I getting for Christmas?
I already have your gifts bought and done. I have 3 presents for you.
Just yesterday, we reiterated and talked again about how we're not getting anything for Christmas.
Okay, I've been gathering for a couple months. They're just little treats.
Like Snickers?
No, they're just little things that I think that you would enjoy.
Okay.
Anyway, my prenatal massage is not a Christmas gift. It is wellness for my pregnancy.
Okay, it can be that and a Christmas present.
No.
Well, then you don't
Poll.
have
We
you
need to
don't
take
make
a poll.
You don't make Christmas presents then.
We need a poll. How many people think that my
And I think we're gonna have to sign off for
prenatal
tonight.
massage should not count as a Christmas gift? Because
You have to actually click the button to put a poll, not just speak it into existence.
I don't want to. Just a poll.
Yeah, that's not
Just-
how that works.
Just be on my side, interwebs. That's
Whatever.
all.
Everyone always takes your side.
No,
You're
they
the-
don't.
You're the damn.
They take-
Unless Jeremy's hanging out with us.
They take your side because you say that I'm grumpy, and everyone agrees that I am grumpy.
Okay, that's not debatable. You're not arguing against that. Oh, pregnancy brain's been fun.
Oh my goodness. I forgot to even mention pregnancy brain because my pregnancy brain is so bad. I have not experienced this before, ever. Like, Zeke's was not that bad. I asked you once when I was pregnant with Zeke, I said, do I have pregnancy brain? And you said, I don't really think it's any different than your normal brain. And so...
Yeah, I think that's an important asterisk here.
What?
That, normal or is not really.
I mean, I don't always think through things anyway. And I'm kind of scattered brain naturally, but
It's definitely been like the last 2 weeks or so.
I can't even finish a
She
sentence.
just starts talking and then the words just get stuck.
I couldn't think of the word counter last night. And I said,
There's a lot of things. It's just thing is filling in. Just do the thing. Get the thing.
I said, it's on the thing we put the stuff on
in
in the tin box.
the kitchen on the thing.
It's in the kitchen and it's on the thing that we put the stuff on.
Oh man, you
It's
guys.
seriously, so
I'm living the dream.
I don't know how to get it back.
Maybe you just need another nap.
I think I just get more stupid with every pregnancy and baby.
You've had a couple later nights than normal. Last night after the event, which unfortunately also involved me. Brand new laptop, beautiful,
Like a week old.
fantastic, best machine I've ever had. I've never done something like this, but ended up spilling my water bottle on the laptop, on the keyboard. We'll see if it's going to make it out the other side of this. I don't know if it will.
I have my dad.
I do as well.
He was so
that's-
sad.
It was at the beginning of the event, like 5 minutes before people were showing up.
Yeah.
It didn't really bother me at all until we got home. Then
It
I
washed
wanted
out.
to focus and give my best for presenting and sharing. But afterwards, I was like, this kind of stinks.
Kind of stinks.
Yeah.
See, this is the difference between men and women. Men can compartmentalize.
Excuse me, what?
How do you say that word?
I don't even know.
Compartmentalize.
One extra enta.
Compartmentalize.
Compartmentalize. Compartmentalize.
Ow, I have to pee.
You have to pee.
Yeah. Compartmentalize. And so you were able to shut it down during the presentation, but
Oh, you didn't even. You took pictures last night. You haven't even put them online, have you?
I took one picture.
And we haven't even. Okay. Continue.
I, on the other hand, would not have been able to rebound from that. Very
You'd be
low.
crying on the floor, Generous to still.
I would have been
You've been real frazzled.
Oh my goodness. So I give you props for that. That was
I mean, it's
impressive.
what are you gonna do? It's
Throw
done.
up.
There's nothing you can change.
Cry.
It's the art of stoicism.
I don't know what that word means.
We'll explain it when you're not pregnant.
Okay, great.
Oh, we should try to teach you football while pregnant.
No. Every season I try to learn how to read football.
You have not read football.
Football.
You have not tried at all this year.
Yes. Well, no, not this year. I really haven't tried.
Like the last game last year, you started to get it, but it was over.
I know.
We need to start like when there's games left.
I have baseball down.
It's pretty simple. And I wouldn't say down. I'd say you understand some things that happen.
I can cheer.
It's not like you understand double switches or pinch hitting. And yeah. So you understand
Double snitches and
switches.
switches.
This isn't Harry Potter.
I love Harry Potter.
So, where were we talking about?
I have no idea.
Pregnancy brain and everything like that. So that's life for us. Hope you guys are doing great. We are as well.
These are gonna quickly fall apart.
Yeah, because that's so different than how they've been thus far. Hope everyone's looking forward to Beyond the Bump.
That's seriously not a thing.
Actually, that is a thing. It's happening next Tuesday evening
Oh.
at either 8 or 8:30. Depending on what time we said the webinar is going to be.
8:30.
8:30. Pregnancy webinar. We're talking about pregnancy,
We are not.
labor and delivery, and we as in thrive.
Yeah.
Labor and delivery, and then childhood and beyond.
It'll be probably more informative than BUMPdate.
I would hope so. Basically a roadmap to having the pregnancy and the labor and delivery and birth that you want to have. So super excited about that because like we said, love talking about birth and love helping expecting parents have a better birth experience and pregnancy, because pregnancy can be rough.
Amen, sister.
Well, anything else? Ready to eat? I'm kind of hungry. I'm ready to eat. Cut the cord on this thing. All right, guys.
Like the umbilical cord?
Oh, how big is baby now? That's a good question.
Oh.
Do you know?
The size of a muskmelon.
What?
Similar to a cantaloupe, but
Why
with
not
the
just say
ridges,
cantaloupe?
the ridges of a pumpkin. 5.2 pounds, something like that.
Are you making this up as you go?
I'm not. I had
Muskmelon.
to Google what
That
a
sounds
muskmelon
nasty.
was.
That sounds like dusty and moldy.
That's must.
Yeah.
Musty.
Kind of sounds like. Cool. That's the babe. Are we announce a name?
We don't have a name.
Because we don't have one. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.